Thanks for joining us here on the Bearcats Sports Network. It's time to talk hockey for the 2014-15 season preview, and I'm joined by head coach Garry Henson. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Scott.
Last year was your first season as head coach. The Bearcats go 6-7-3 overall. Probably not the overall result you wanted, but really not a deep squad. Only one person in goal last year that you had to rely on, and not the line combinations that you wanted to have for the season. Talk a little bit about last year.
Last year was good. It was 6-7-3, but we lost a lot of close games, a few overtime games, and a couple one-goal games. So I felt like our guys played hard, but we were pretty shallow. And with one goaltender, it gets a little scary.
You did lose your top scorer from last year, and Nick Ralla graduated at midseason, but newcomers like Jacob Schlode and a couple others really picked up the slack and really played well in the second half of the season. Yeah,
Jacob Schlode really stepped up. Carlos Galvin stepped up. Elliot Eamon had a good second half, and Andrew Falls had a really good second half. And in fact, Andrew Olden had his best season ever as a hockey player with 5 goals.
We talked about depth not quite there last year, but it looks like you've solved that this year in the recruiting season with a 30-plus man roster heading into the 14-15 season. To go ahead and talk about your recruiting for the season, what kind of players you've brought in, and talk about that depth that you've got now.
Yeah, we have a lot of depth now. We can roll 6 lines if we had to, 6 lines and 12 defensemen. We really went after it this year, or this last recruiting season. We're going to run 4 lines. And their 4 lines could be a top line on any team, I think. We brought in guys like Jason Belkey from Chicago. We brought in Ryan Sizer from Belleville, Ontario. We brought in Steve Saney from Belleville, Ontario. Josh Donovan from California. Josh Hessler from New York. We really expanded our recruiting area and went after the talent that we wanted, and we got them.
Sounds like you've got a lot of talented youngsters coming into the program. What are your expectations heading into 2014-15 as you open up the season against St. Louis University?
Well, SLU's going to be tough. They're a D2 team, and we're currently a D3 team, so we expect that game to be tough. But as far as the season goes, we've set the bar pretty high with this group. We've let them know that nothing less than a national championship berth, is what we want from them. And I think we can get there. In fact, I know we can get there. These guys have all played higher level hockey their entire lives. And so they're used to this level of competition, and they're going to make McKendree a better place, especially, on the hockey side of things.
ACHA Division III, always a rough schedule, a rugged schedule for the Bearcats, and should be expected to see the same this year as you head into the bulk of conference season.
Absolutely. The teams like Bradley, really good. RMU Peoria, really tough. SLU's going to be a big game for us this weekend. It's really going to set the measure for us and see where we are. But we're taking a trip. We're taking a couple big trips. We're going up to Holland, Michigan to play Hope. They were a national contender, actually played in the national championship game. We're going down to the University of Arkansas. They're the SEC champion. So our schedule's it's pretty tough.
Talk about measuring sticks early with SLU, the Division II team on your schedule, and then that trip to Holland, Michigan for that tournament. What's going to be the ultimate spell of success this year for McKendree hockey when it's all said and done?
When it's all said and done at the end of the season, I think a good showing at the national tournament. I mean, I can't accept anything less than that. I know that that's a lofty goal, but I don't think it's unattainable at all. I think this team, they're young, but like I said, they're experienced, and that makes a big difference.
And also being able to play a few more games at home this year. Only 3 games on the home ice last year, a few more this year. That's got to be a comfort as well.
Yeah, we were definitely road warriors last year. We were, we were gone every weekend. This year we've got 7 home games, and so we're looking for the home fans to come out and help support us. Even the SLU game, we're the away team, but it's just in Webster Groves. So come on over and help us out.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck this season as the Bearcats face it off for the first time against SLU this weekend.
Thanks, Scott.
Don't forget to follow McKendree Hockey along with all of our 26 intercollegiate sports on the website at mckbearcats.com.